Hello guys, it's Jenny Jen the Plant Friend. Happy New Year! Hope your year's getting off to a great start. So we're gonna have a quick fun video today, and if this is your first time joining me, welcome to my channel. If you are a returning subscriber, hello and Happy New Year, welcome back. Yeah, so let's just get into this video today. And I was kind of debating on what to name it. Yeah, so it's Hoya Update and Blooming. What's blooming, and you know, which plants are blooming, which ones are preparing to bloom, and that sort of thing. So let's get started. And so the first plant that I have in front of me is my beautiful Hoya Kadata. This guy just blooms, the blooms fall off, then it blooms again. And this peduncle, the blooms on this peduncle fell off a couple days ago. I should have filmed this video then, but anyway, we missed that. But it's okay, because look there, guys. So yeah, so this guy just, again, and they're the blooms that fell off like a day or so ago. They just close back up and then they just fall off. But this peduncle has bloomed 3 or 4 times, and so has this one, and there's another one over here, but this time it did not bloom for me. But she is pushing out 2 new leaves here, and looks like 2 tiny ones over here. She's growing in soil. This girl lives in the IKEA greenhouse cabinet. I actually got her in 2022 around May or so. That's what the tag says. But yeah, so my Hoya Kadata is the first plant that is blooming, and she just really blooms, has some interesting blooms, the way they cascade downward, and then they have this white fuzzy type leaf that opens up. And but yeah, the Hoya Kadata. Okay, moving right along, we'll put that guy off to the side. Now, some of these Hoyas are preparing to bloom, so they have not bloomed, but I'm going to share with you one that I recently did, either a short, I'm not sure, I did it somewhere, but that would be my Hoya, oh, what's this girl's name? Hoya Bella. Now, this girl is in quarantine, so she's not really allowed to be near anybody. But all of the original blooms that I showed you in that whatever last video that was fell off, and then she bloomed again. There she is there, and on this end. Now, I don't currently see any spider mites on her, but I'm keeping her quarantined just in case. She's not even in the plant room currently. But yeah, she's growing in a pond, in a self-watering pot, and seems to be doing good in spite of the spider mites. But yeah, the Hoya Bella is the second plant that I wanted to share with you guys today. So I'm just still checking for spider mites. That's why I'm kind of looking her over really good and trying to make sure she's not touching. Oh, I didn't see this new. And then she has this peduncle. Well, this one is preparing to bloom as well. There we go. So yeah, the Hoya Bella. Okay, so the next plant that I want to share with you guys, let's see. Well, we'll go with the Hoya Shepherds Eye. This guy, this string bean looking plant, she did bloom, guys, and I missed the blooms. But she has a gazillion peduncles all over. I don't know if the camera will pick that up, but you see that right there. And then it's like 2 on that stem. Okay, so she has those peduncles, and then she has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. She has about 10 peduncles on her. So I'm just expecting those to bloom, but those are not the ones that bloom. The ones that bloom were down on the inside, and they don't look like they're about to bloom again. But yeah, this little guy here is just, she grows these runners, and eventually she did finally put out 2 new leaves. I need to get this. Okay, so but yeah, so she's growing in soil, and she actually just lives on this plant shelf directly behind me under a grow light. I'm wondering if I didn't give her more light, would she bloom more. And it's just so hard to tell when this guy needs to be watered. But she's kind of a slow grower, but she's growing. So that's what's important. It's not like she's not growing. She's just not growing as fast as some of the other Hoyas that I have. But the Hoya Shepherds Eye. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and place her back in her spot there. All right. So the next plant that I want to share with you guys is my Hoya Finlaysonia. Now this guy, my son-in-law was here around Christmas and he said, it's blooming. And I said, I didn't see the bloom at the time. So he's new to plants. And of course, I thought he didn't know what he was talking about. Well, anywho, Stephen was right. Look at that peduncle. And it's active. She has blooms on her. Now, she has a huge peduncle down here. The thing about the Finlaysonia, and I don't know what I'm doing wrong with this guy, but I've seen it get to this point before. She is growing in a self-watering pot. She's in, whoa, look at those roots. She's in pond. I think I recently up-potted her and roots are hanging out already. But she has a new leaf coming in there. You can see that small leaf here that's going to grow to a big girl someday. And yeah, so this is a new peduncle here. This one's new, preparing to bloom. Hopefully it's going to open up. But what's been happening is it'll grow out and then, the flower never opens. And so I don't know if that's the bloom for this plant, which I should research that. I really should. But she reminds me a lot of the, what's that plant that she reminds me of? I'm seeing something on here and I just want to make sure it's not moving. Okay, I don't know what it is, but yeah, so the Hoya Finlaysonia. I think I'm going to spray her down anyway. So we'll put her off. The next plant that I want to talk to you guys and share with you guys is my Hoya Matilde. I love this guy. I love the way she grows. She has bloomed once. She has a lot of peduncles, but she's only bloomed once. One peduncle bloomed, and I think that was the one toward the back there. But she has like nice sized peduncles. Like there's one there, there's one there, there's two down there. There's a small one coming in here. And then I just love the way she could trail or she could grow up. She is in leca. And she is in a self-watering pot, and I'm just trying to check now and see if she needs to be watered. But I have her oh, whoa, look at there. Look at those roots. A little closer. But she seems to do okay with her roots. Some Hoyas are not happy with their roots in water, in the water reservoir. But she seems to do okay with that. But we'll probably up-pot her soon. But yeah, so she has about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 8 peduncles on her, and because there's 2 more back here, so yeah, that's about 8. But nobody's looking like they're gonna bloom anytime soon. Like I don't see any fuzz or anything like that. But I just love this little guy. I love this plant. I love all my plants, but the little small Hoya succulent like leaves, and I said she's growing in leca in a self-watering pot. So yeah, the Hoya Matilde is our 4th plant. Yeah, our 4th plant. And so the next plant that I want to show you guys, this is her first time blooming, guys. First time that I've seen a peduncle on her. Let me just say that. She has not had a peduncle or anything. So yeah, but my Hoya, what is this guy called? Hoya Sunrise? Is it the Sunrise? I thought it was something else. But the Hoya, the Hoya Sunrise, she has several things going on. So let's just talk about her for a minute. But let me show you the peduncle. So look at that peduncle. This is the long, I've never seen a peduncle this long, first of all. Let me try to put my hand back or something white so you guys can see. Okay, so you see here, this nice long peduncle here, there, and the blooms are on the bottom that look like they're preparing to open. I don't see any other blooms. She is growing in soil. She just rests on a shelf in the plant room. She's sun stressing under a grow light. I love that. I love when that happens. But I don't know if you can see the burgundy tinge to her leaves there, all over really. And this guy is easy. It's so easy to tell when she needs to be watered because her leaves will. She's a thin leaf Hoya compared to most Hoyas, but I do have some that are even thinner than this. But yeah, so it looks like another peduncle, but it looks like it didn't make it or something. But she's been putting out new growth. She's so much bigger than, I'll try and find a picture when I first got her, but she's in the sister planter and in soil and just doing great. And I can't wait to update you guys on what that bloom does. The Hoya Sunrise. All right. And so the 7th plant, this plant just baffles me, but I'm going to show it to you guys anyway. I still love her, but it is my Hoya Multiflora or Multiflora. Let's see what you are. Well, it's not written anywhere. I think this is the anyway, it's called the Shooting Star Hoya, and that's because of the way the blooms snatch back and they look like stars. And so this guy has bloomed before. She has a peduncle there, she has one there, and then I thought it was a third one down here. But the only one, yeah, that one at the bottom looked like it was trying to bloom, or maybe it bloomed the last go round. But yeah, but look at those interesting blooms on her. The Hoya Multiflora or Multiflora, it's one of them. It's I have two. I have a Multi and a Multi. So, but I'll put the name on the screen as to which one this is. She is more of a thin leaf Hoya, and I had her too close to the grow light at one point and started to get these yellow patterns on her leaves. And so I pulled her back. She is in soil again, and eventually I will transfer her to Pond or Leca, but I wanted to wait until maybe the spring or something. I don't want to do it right now because it's not necessary, and she's okay. Like the roots are not coming out of the bottom or anything, but I think it'll help her if I take her out of soil and put her in another substrate. So we'll see about that. But yeah, I'll keep you guys updated on her as well. And so there's one other plant that I want to share with you guys that's in bloom, but because of her location, I'm going to take you to her because I can't move her. It's hard to get her down. She lives on my driftwood, but her blooms they're not open yet, and she has bloomed once, maybe about 5 or 6 months ago. She did bloom. I don't know if these are the same peduncles on this guy or not, but anyway, let me take you over to where she is, and then we'll continue this video. Okay guys, so this next plant, remember I said it was hard to take down. She lives on this driftwood here, and it really is hard to get her up and down. So I didn't want to move her, but I wanted you guys to see how she's preparing to bloom. If you look at the very top there, let me find it. There you go, right there. Those blooms are about to open here, but hasn't opened yet. And then she has another bloom right there that's preparing to open. She's in Leca or Pond. She's in Leca in a self-watering pot, but she has those two beautiful blooms prepared. And then this is one of the original peduncle, but it doesn't look like much is happening with this one. So these are new, and I was so excited about that when I discovered it because I didn't know it was happening back there. But yeah, so hopefully she will open up soon, and I'll do like a quick short or something and show you guys. Now, when she bloomed before, her bloom smelled like chocolate, and I was so excited about that. But yeah, the Hoya, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't tell you guys the name. This is my Hoya Crimson Princess. Yes, the queen is on the white's on the outside. Yeah, I still haven't said it to myself. But yeah, so the princess is preparing to bloom. There and there. So yeah. Okay guys, well, before I end this video, I just wanted to add a couple of Hoyas. They're not blooming. I don't have any peduncles on them or anything like that. But I just wanted to share with you guys Hoyas that are sun stressing even under the grow lights. And so this one is my Hoya Reticulata. Oh my goodness. You think she needs to be up potted? Look at the roots, guys. Yeah, I think she's I think I'm gonna have to up pot her soon. Not in this video. I don't want to make it too long, so not in this one. But we'll get her up potted. But look at how she's sun stressing, and she lives on the shelf. You know, no humidity or very light humidity in this room. She's under a grow light. I think it's called Barilla grow lights. And yeah, so she's sun stressing nicely. And I did show you on the Hoya Sunrise is stressing. I mean, sun stressing. And then this one is my Hoya Ababata. And look, guys, I love it when they sun stress. Look at that. And then here, across here. Again, no blooms on these guys. Just wanted to share my sun stress Hoyas as well. But yeah. So, well, that concludes this video for today of my Hoya care / Hoya sun stressing plants that are in my collection currently. Hopefully I'll have some more Hoya updates to share with you guys soon as other Hoyas begin to bloom. Now, I did want to mention that I used the orchid plant spray. Yeah, I think that's the name of it. Plant food, orchid plant food. But I cut way back because it's wintertime. So I normally would spray it maybe once a week or so. And now I'm spraying these guys once a month, you know. So, but yeah, they're still growing and they're still doing their thing, putting out blooms and everything like that. So I will continue that. Oh, and by the way, this guy, both of these are in soil. They're growing in soil. The sun stressed Hoyas are growing in soil. I have not converted them to leca or pond yet I said. But yeah, so anyway, this concludes this video. So please don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below. I'm really looking forward to the great things that are going to happen with this channel in the new year. So I hope that you will come along with me, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.